Ariel, I have to ask you about the Yankees. I know you're a huge Yankees fan, and we were just talking about Luis Castillo taking on Nestor Cortes today. Are you worried at all? Because Nasty Nestor was really nasty early in the season, but has dropped off just a little bit.
There's always concern, especially when you go into the All-Star break. The All-Star break does weird things to players, not just hitters, pitchers too. Nasty Nestor is an all-star, and he's really still been he's really been tough for any hitter to go up against in that rotation for the Yankees, and the Yankees aren't where they are right now without Nestor Cortes being as good and dominant as he was early in the year. It's just about certain matchups for Cortes. Like I mentioned before, he does really well when he's able to get a lot of strikeouts, and he's just been facing some really tough teams when it comes to that. Cleveland, Houston, and honestly, the Tampa Bay Rays too. There's teams that they just don't strike out a lot against left-handed pitchers. So he's had some recent struggles in the last few weeks. However, this is a pitcher that struggled a lot throughout his career. It took him until this season to figure it out. The All-Star break could be good for Cortes to be able to figure out what was working early in the year, what's not working right now, and then adjust going into the second half of the season.
Ariel, before we let you go, are you concerned at all about the Yankees? It looks almost too good to be true if you're a Yankees fan, because this season it's been absolute domination by the Yankees. But is there anything that makes you a little worried about the Yankees' chances to win a World Series?
The All-Star break always scares me because things always seem to get a little fluky when you get off the break. The one thing that I'd say about the AL East is that there's going to be a team, and I've been saying this for the last few weeks, there's going to be a team that starts to close in on the Yankees. We just saw it in the NL East where the Braves started closing in on the Mets. The Yankees could potentially hit that same kind of lull where in August I wouldn't say that they lose first place. Things just could get interesting. The Yankees, though, when you look at the last time that they were this dominant, they went on to win a World Series in the late 90s. There's still going to be, concern for injuries. I'm concerned about the Yankees starting rotation a bit. The Yankees starting rotation could be a bit fluky. I wish they had one more pitcher. Nestor Cortes was that second pitcher behind Garrett Cole that was dominant for a little while. But obviously you're always concerned when your team is super, super hot and you're wondering, oh my gosh, is this all good things come to an end? The Yankees have the experience, though, even under their manager, Aaron Boone. They have made it deep into the playoffs to the ALCS, facing the Houston Astros. Could this be the year they finally break in? We'll see. I'll say this. When it comes to the futures market, the value is all in the National League. There is no value right now in the American League market because of how dominant the Yankees have been, in addition to where the Astros are. I would stay away from the futures market in the American League until you could start potentially seeing make the playoff odds come out in the next few days.